What's up, guys? So I had an awesome day. I'm actually making this vlog in the morning after because I was too tired last night to make it. But yeah, so yesterday was amazing. I got a new client for the first time in a while. So I'm out here in LA now trying to get my business back going. E-commerce Paradise is my business, my main business, my e-commerce marketing agency. It's been really slow for a long time because, just to be honest, I haven't really been putting in enough work and effort to get it going again. And lately I just made a decision. I wanted to turn my life around. Things got really rough financially for me for a while there. My stores were really slow and everything was really slow, and I just was kind of going deeper into debt, and just realized, you know what? It's time to make a change. Decided to stop drinking, decided to leave Bali. Bali is a great, fun place to live if you got a, already wonderfully profitable business or you're retired, but if you're trying to be productive, it's not the best place, to be honest. There's a lot of distractions there. I mean, of course, it really depends on you, or the lifestyle and your circle of friends. My circle of friends happen to be skaters, and a lot of the skaters out there, like to just chill and drink all the time and stuff, and I like to chill and drink with them. And that's kind of why I started Paradise Skate Mag, is because I wanted to, document the lifestyle out there and all the skaters and stuff, because they're really good. And they're really unique people. They're from all over the world, expats, nomads, travelers, things like that. And it was a great start for that Skate Mag project. And that Skate Mag project also took me out of a really, really, really bad, deep, addiction that I had, a sex addiction. And so I'm really doing a lot better now, and I'm able to control that as well, and I feel better, and I'm on a better path in my life now as well. So things are really looking up. I'm so excited. I'm working consistently at it. I'm making YouTube videos every day. Committing to this daily vlog is actually helping a lot. It's kind of like therapy in a way, but also helping me build an audience as well. And I love you guys. I just want to help people to learn how they can make money online and kind of, live a remote work lifestyle, whether it be owning your own business or working a job or doing some other kind of like side hustle online. There's lots of different ways to make money, location independent. You don't have to be working a day job to do it. It took me 15, 20 years to get to the point I am now. Lots of ups and downs. This is one of my biggest downs, but, in a funny way, I feel like I'm living the best times of my life right now at the same time. Going through this has taught me a lot of lessons, and I'm so happy because I know that next time that I have a lot of money, I'm going to do better things with it. So yeah, we're on a good path, guys. I'm excited. Me, myself, and I. I reached out to a skateboarder, a well-known skateboarder named Jeff DeCesare. It really worked out because I had talked to him, a week or two before. I told him I was coming out to LA and I wanted to do a video with him. And he is a super nice, friendly guy. Was totally down from the beginning. We just weren't sure when. And then I got some really bad news from my mom yesterday that my cat that I've had since 2008, I had her when I was living out here. Back then, when I left, I gave her to my mom. My mom was nice enough to adopt her, but 10 years later, she's almost 20 years old, this cat, very sweet cat, and she unfortunately, it looks like she's having some kind of kidney problems now, so she's ready to pass. So my mom and I both agreed that it's probably better to take her down so she doesn't have pain. But she's the sweetest cat, and I want to go out there and see her, spend some time with her before we do that. So yeah, kind of emotionally rough at the moment, but it's all right. That's how life goes. Eventually we're all gonna pass, and I just have to deal with it. This is a journey, and we're all in this together, but sometimes some people, and pets and things will pass, over to the other side before we do, and we just have to accept that it's a journey, and that's the start of another journey. End of this journey, start of another one, and the sooner you can accept that death is a part of life, the easier it is to understand and accept death. That is not just the end of it, is also a beginning of something else, another journey. So who knows what happens after you die, but I think the main thing is that you can be grateful for the life that you live, and everything that comes with it, and the people that you live your life with, and your family, friends, loved ones. Gratitude helps you to reestablish happiness in your life, and it makes you feel good. So I try to practice gratitude as much as possible. But yeah, I got to go out to Montana now. My mom is out there. I'm going to fly to Missoula today in about 5 hours or whatever, at the public storage place right now, Canoga Park. Going to go drop off some boxes. They open here in a few minutes. And once I drop my stuff off, You know, it's nice to have a public storage here because I can keep some stuff for the winter time, because out here in the winter it gets a little bit colder, and it's nice to go snowboarding and stuff like that. So I like to have my snowboard clothes and winter clothes here, kind of working on basically just holding a stash. The public storage place cost me like $40 a month or something, so I could probably keep it at my friend Alan's house too. I'm kind of considering that when I come back, is taking things out, just putting them in his house because he's got a garage. Save the $40 a month. But I haven't quite decided on that yet, because my biggest goal is actually to get a place out here. I would love for my business to get back on its feet, pay down my debt, but also be able to get a apartment out here in LA, and live out here, because I love the city and I feel most at home out here. So, you know, I was looking around at different places. I was considering, you know, West LA, Long Beach, downtown, you know, the Valley. There's so many different places. Apartment rents seem to be pretty similar across the entire city, actually. Studio apartments going somewhere between, you know, $1,200, maybe as low as like $1,100, up to like, you know, $1,600, $1,800 for a nicer one in a nicer area. And I was looking at Venice Beach, and I found some as low as $1,600. Probably, you know, most of the nicer ones are gonna be upwards of like $1,800, $2,000. But Venice Beach is one of my favorite areas of Los Angeles. It's a really, really cool area. Good vibes. You know, lots of things going on, lots of cool people, good spots, very central, and it's the beach. So, and I love the beach. So, you know, living right there would just be amazing. You can just walk out of the house any day and go for a jog, or go for a skate, or go for a bike ride, go for a surf, you know, whatever. And it's amazing. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my business back on its feet, get a place in Venice Beach, and, you know, just start rocking out and killing it. Paradise Skate Mag right there in Venice Beach, California. I think it makes perfect sense for that. E-commerce paradise as well. I go with paradise branding because, you know, that's what I want to live. I want to live my life in paradise. You know, it's just like this heavenly existence where you're happy and blissful and in nirvana. And that's where I want to be in my life. And, you know, you manifest your destiny. You know, you create it. You have to believe it to achieve it. All right. So believe first, and then you can achieve. Law of attraction, guys. 101. So yeah, let's get it done. I'm excited. You know, I'm gonna go out to Montana, see my mom, help the kitty pass, and then go out to Seattle, see my sister and her family. Go see my friend Josh James down in Tacoma, Washington, and Aaron Artist, who runs the Method Skate Shop, and do some interviews with them and film some clips and stuff like that. Super excited. And then go up to Anacortes and see my dad. Spend some, you know, maybe a week out there, hang out, go hiking and stuff. His dog Tucker, who's a like golden retriever, just got some you know, knee injury or leg injury or something, so they have to get surgery and rehabilitate him. So we're not going to go out like camping or anything, but still happy to go out there and see them. And yeah, then after that, probably end of the month, I'll head back to LA. And then my wife said she wants to come out here, live with me, help me with my business, so she doesn't have to be in Bali and kind of just suffer trying to do her business out there when it doesn't really work that well, sadly, anymore. So yeah, I'm excited for that. You know, living life of my dreams. I do miss my cats. I have a lot of cats in Bali. It kind of sucks, you know, but I think you know, what we're planning to do is stay out here for, you know, 2-3 months at a time, and go back for 2-3 weeks at a time, kind of that sort of a thing. So kind of like what I was doing before in Bali, where I'd come out here every couple weeks, or sorry, for a couple weeks every, you know, maybe 6 months. We're gonna kind of switch that and flip it on its head. We still have a house in Bali, and got 2 more years left on the mortgage, so we're gonna have it paid off pretty soon. So yeah, once I can get my business really good, you know, helping people to build their e-commerce businesses and scale them and manage them, I should be able to continue to pay that house off and have a place in LA, so it can kind of just hop back and forth. And my biggest goal long run is to get into real estate in Los Angeles. I would love to own properties out here, especially multifamily properties. You know, there's a thing called house hacking that is great. You can put a low down payment on a multifamily unit. You live in one of the units and you rent out the other units. The cash flows enough to pay for your unit plus some, and you just have a property management company manage the other units for you, including your own if you want that. And you know, and then you can do it every year. You can do a new one each year if you handle your finances well and everything goes good. And you can, you know, also just do like wholesaling, where you find good deals on properties and flip them to investors and keep a commission, or keep the difference, you know, that kind of thing. Basically passing on contracts. It's kind of like drop shipping houses, you know. So I already understand how the industry works. Went through lots of training and stuff like that back in the day. Even went through and tried to do a few deals back when I was out here before, but nothing went through. Drop shipping ended up working out for me way better, especially back then for my kind of introverted personality back then. It worked really well. Now I'm a bit more extroverted. I'm really friendly, and I love hanging out with people and meeting new people. So I think I'll do a lot better with real estate this time around. So I'm excited for that. So yeah, lots of goals. Let's just continue to work, make YouTube videos every day, marketing every day, and coming up with new ideas and pushing new stuff. AI and ChatGPT is really helping me to build out my business better again. Improve processes and improve, trainings, and take care of customers better, communicate with suppliers better, all that stuff. So lots of good things coming. I'm super excited. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Stay tuned for the next one. We'll see you.